do this. As you can see, I have two 27-inch monitors measured or mounted side by side. It works great. My keyboard is below that part of the computer, so I have three screens visible. It turns out that ergonomically this setup is perfect. My arms are at exactly the same height as the keyboard when I'm typing. The screen is about eye level near the top. Everything is perfect except for one thing, and that is I can't see my view. So since I retired, I decided, let's see if I can stack these two monitors over here on the left and get a little better view. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I got the desk cleaned off, and now we'll go through the table of contents. We got a pretty simple looking drawing about how to do this. You have a long bolt, a plate, a couple of screws, and two hex keys. This looks like one of the mounts that's going to clamp to the pole and hold the monitor. This is one of the Visa mounts. So this is what connects to the back of the monitor. This connects to the pole, and this thing slides in there to hold your monitor. So we should have two sets of those. This is a base, and this one's got a connector thing that pulls it down and holds it. And we got two poles. Okay, so the first decision you got to make is how you're going to hold it onto the tabletop. So there are three choices. Choice one is to take this little thing that sticks out, and I think something unwinds here, and clamp it onto it. So that's option one. Option two is to stick it through an existing hole like you have for wires and stuff, and that's option two. And option three is to just drill a 3/8 inch hole right through the top. Okay, so I'm going to try clamping it to the bottom. That's my goal here. Okay, so I brought a monitor and laid it down here on the table and marked where I want the center point to be. The directions say to use this thing in here, and you unscrew this so the foot drops down. The point of interest, I actually unscrewed the whole thing, and this is the part that you have to negotiate with. It does have rubber feet, by the way, so it doesn't scar your desk or whatever you got here. Okay, so you slide that on there. I like how the back of it is almost flush. And then you tighten it down. And then they should warn you about magnets. Yeah. Yeah, so the thing is, probably easier to handle when it has 50 pounds hanging on it. But it's not broken, it's just stuck. So you can pull it down. If you pull it down pretty hard. All right, and then next is you mount this on the monitor with a screwdriver and a lock washer. All right. Okay, so it slipped into the slots at the top, and then these two little knurled knobs you put back in the back. Okay, so I got the bottom monitor hooked up, and now I'm assessing it for height, because when I sit way up here like this, I don't need the monitor that high because I can see over the screen of the one below it around this one. So I'm going to lower this. I took that little bracket off, the wire guide, because it's in the way. There. Now that's as far down as it'll go. Okay, so the next one is to bring the top one down. I want the top one to sit right on top of that. So the big question is, does it work? So let me show you what the view is up close. So you can see why I didn't want to block that guy. So thanks very much. Take care. We'll see you.
Et vous avez aussi la possibilité, je ne sais pas si on va voir, là vous avez deux trous pour pouvoir incorporer en fait vos USB. Non, franchement le pied est top, une très bonne qualité. Il n'y a rien à dire. Quand on compare d'autres produits avec d'autres marques qui sont 2-3 fois plus chères, et ben les gars, ou les filles, hein, foncez sur ce pied là. Il est génial.